Hey, 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 happy Tuesday, everybody. For the longest time today, I thought it was Monday, but glad to have you here tonight. We're going to do 15 minutes of solid acupressure. So get comfortable, find a nice seat in your house, put your feet up, lay down. Hope you're ready to relax. We are going to start off with some weight loss, some irregular periods, women's health, helping those ladies starting to become in menopause. And then we're also going to do aches and pains and then sleep. And then just if you have questions, try to save them to the end if you can. I'll do my best. Hey, hello, hello, good evening. So I'll do my best to save the questions till the end. And if you are a subscriber, I give you top priority. If you super, I do my best to prioritize that on YouTube. We're on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram right now. And then in addition to that, all the money, it's a profit clinic, but all the money I put towards a free clinic, which we'll have announcements about. If you go to the playlist, you'll see one of my established free clinics. All right, enough of the chat. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late this evening. Good evening, coming in from Washington, D.C. Fantastic. All right, let me grab my ear model. So great. Okay, we're going to start off with doing the weight loss for cravings, because if I can get you guys to do these points at nighttime, you're going to feel really good, and you're going to avoid the salt, sugar, the potato chips, the chocolate. I crave chocolate, and also the pizza. I also crave pizza and pasta. So this is really good. I actually finished my meal for the evening, so let's do some craving points. Everybody get ready. I'm going to put my hair up for a second, and we're gonna first start off with the rim of the ear. The rim of the ear, let's go ahead and massage on both sides. The rim of the ear is fantastic for full body pain. It's also can mirror image the whole body. In addition, it's great if you're struggling with weight loss and have hypertension issues or blood pressure. Now, with blood pressure issues, do be sure to work with your medical doctor. You can also drink cinnamon tea. That can help. You can also put cinnamon in your smoothies, your coffee, or your oatmeal. You can also take a cinnamon pill, incorporate that. This is a great point for weight loss because it's going to help with blood pressure. And in addition, because weight loss so much is emotional, we eat when we're emotional, there is a correspondence. This point is going to relax you. It's going to release dopamine, endorphins, serotonin, opioids. Those are your happy chemicals. When you're happy, you're going to make different food choices, and you're really not going to crave. I have noticed I've been doing these lives twice a day for now a solid month, and I don't crave sweets as much. So do try these acupressure protocols. They can help you sway the odds in losing a couple of pounds every week, which is what you want. I've lost 7 pounds so far, so fantastic. All right, see how easy that is? When you're doing it by yourself, do the points for 3 minutes. We did it for about a minute. Next point we're going to do is ear shen men. You can, I don't know where all my tools are today. Oh, here they are, right here. If you want, you can go to the fourth link in the bio in the link tree. You can get these ear seats from Amazon. I vetted the supplier. You put them on the point where the push pins are. You can do it while you're resting. It's going to help you sleep. You can just leave them on until they fall off, or take them off in the morning as you get ready for work. So what we're going to do is, ooh, sorry, TikTok, didn't mean to do that. We can either put the ear seeds, if you don't have the ear seeds or you're in a place, they are international because I've ordered them in India. If you don't have the ear seeds, then you can take your pencil or a Q-tip or your finger. I like the way the pencil feels, so we're going to go ahead and put it in the cave. We're going to do ear shen men, everybody. So hopefully you can clearly see ear shen men. And when you're doing the point, you can go as slow or as firm as you want. It can also, you can apply as much pressure as you want. This is a great point for if you have anxiety with weight loss, or you're just anxious and you're trying to lose weight naturally, you're stressed and you're trying to lose weight naturally, if you have difficulty sleeping and you're trying to lose weight naturally, this ear shen men is a great point for that. Ironically, it's very close to the constipation point. So if you're constipated and have anxiety, then this is also a great point to help you on your weight loss journey. I love this point because I have noticed a pattern for myself, and this is also medically proven. If you go to PubMed, you'll see the research on this. when you're trying to lose weight, you got to do your best to sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. There's a real correspondence. I notice that when I don't sleep as much because I'm busy with life, right? Then I wake up swollen and puffy. My cortisol levels are high and I don't lose weight. In fact, I feel really swollen and puffy. It's difficult to lose weight. So I want you guys to really rest. When someone hits a plateau, I notice that they're not sleeping, and that's the reason why they're losing weight. They could be working out, they can be eating great, but they're not losing weight. They're not sleeping 7 to 8 hours. So do you consider this point specifically for helping release stress, anxiety, and helping you sleep so that it correspondingly helps you on your weight loss journey? Ear Shen Men. You can do it using the ear seeds, or you can do it using red pencil. All right, next let's do the half circle. So this is kidney, liver, and endocrine. Kidney, liver, and endocrine. Let's do the half circle. I like to do this point with an acupressure tool, and you can get any of the products on the fourth link in the bio. They're mostly Amazon related, so you should be now with worldwide shipping, you should be able to get them. You don't have to use this tool. You can use a pencil or a finger, not a problem. I like the way this feels. So we are going to do the half circle. Hopefully you can see it. I'm showing it on TikTok. Yes, I have a freckle there on my ear. That means that I will live to 100 according to Indian astrology. So we'll see if that's true. But all good. We're going to do this half circle. I love this half circle because it has many uses. It can help you with blood sugar. It can help you with thyroid. Gentlemen, it can help you with testosterone. Ladies, it can also help you with estrogen and progesterone. If you have that menopause rage, or if you have that hot flash, this is a great point to help you along the way. This point you can't go. Sometimes I notice in clinic when people aren't losing weight, one of the reasons is their hormones are imbalanced. So my recommendation to you is to go to your doctor, get a hormone check. They can run the blood. And also if you don't have the health insurance, then you can order a special service. You can get the blood test, order a service online and see where your levels are and work with the recommendations of the doctor and do this acupressure point. I've really seen wonderful results with this along with anything the doctor recommends, but do check it out, especially if you're struggling with blood sugar and also with blood pressure issues. But this is a great hormone balance, can be used for anything from weight loss to regulating a period to helping women with menopause to conception to also men with ED and PE issues. That's a great testosterone point for morning erections too. So you can't go wrong with this point. That's why I do the protocol like this, where I go around the rim of the ear, the cave, and then the half circle. Do both sides, because in Chinese medicine, in acupressure, acupuncture, the ear correspondingly works on the same side, and we want to get both sides. So you can get the products on the fourth link in the bio. So just check out the link tree. And also there's a bunch of really great information. I wrote all those blogs. We spent, oh God, I don't know how long. I think I spent 3 months writing those blogs. There's some really good information on there, whether it's sleep or regulating a cycle, men's health. Check it out. And we've edited, my mentor and I negotiated the products on there, so check it out. All right, we're gonna do another point for cravings. So I'm gonna use my other ear model. And you guys have been with me for a while. That is right where the ear attaches to the head. This is a fantastic point for appetite control. This is a great point for hunger. I usually don't like to do this point in the morning, but because it's evening time in DC, I love to do this point. And how I do this point is I actually couple it with, you guys remember Jack? We have Jack here. He's named after one of my friends. And so, let's see. Okay. So you can do all these points, darling. The gal with menopause, you can do all of these points. Do this with me. So for Jack here, he's got a mastoid process. This area is great for sleep. And the reason why I combine this with the point for hunger right here is that what's going to happen is if you had your day and you had a stressful day, this point is going to, and you ate your good healthy meals for the day, this point's going to help you not eat food and to have a restful sleep. So great point for this time of night. And let's go ahead and do this point. We're going to make the peace sign, and then We're going to go ahead and do this. And then we can also we can do this again. When you do these points, do them for a minimum of 3 minutes. We're doing a lot of acupressure, so it's going to release a lot of endorphins. It's going to help your gut, it's going to help your cycle, it's going to help you if you're in menopause. So this is really, really good. So when you do them on your own, do it for 3 minutes. And there's a gal here. Let's see. Lisa. How do I get the material? So we are actually releasing a TikTok series course on TikTok. We're releasing 2 courses, one on women's health and one on weight loss. It's going out in a couple of weeks. We've been filming it. We're going to go ahead and release it in the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout on that. There's really good information. I've really organized it. It's a routine that you do every morning for a few minutes. That's going to help you with fertility and it's going to help you with weight loss. So check out the TikTok series in a couple of weeks. Good question, because I know it's a lot of information, but I do these lives. I don't do them on Wednesdays and I don't do them on Saturdays, but for the most part, I'm around this time of night. And on Thursdays, I do like 4 lives. So join me in the lives and do this with me. All right, next we're going to do some metabolism points and we'll do sleep at the very end, darling. And so one metabolism point that I like to do, and I don't think many of you like this point, but I love this point. I find it so rejuvenating and refreshing. So let me tell you how I do this point because it's going to hit a bunch of really key points. We're going to go from yin tong to above the eyes to a point that helps with metabolism down the cheek. This point actually helps with blood pressure. Then we're also going to go back up. And this point right here, where's Anna? This point right here mirror images the stomach. So this is a fantastic point. So how I do this point, we're going to do it for the next minute, is simply like this. This is a great point for so many reasons. My gosh, let me list out all the reasons. This is, let's see. So sorry, we're getting a little distracted with the questions, but I'm going to explain to you why this works. The question on the pink eye, go see your doctor. None of these points are going to help with pink eye. Pink eye is contagious, so please, please go to your doctor and get the care that you need on pink eye. Okay, fantastic. All right, so this is such a great point for many reasons. This is going to help you with eye tension, stress. This is going to also hit endocrine. So what that means is blood sugar. It's also going to help with blood pressure. It's going to help with cortisol. It's going to help with anxiety. It's going to help with anger. It's going to help with sleep. It's going to help with thyroid. It's going to help with estrogen, progesterone. It's going to help with testosterone. This is going to help you to chew your food better, which is going to help with metabolism. This point right here is going to help you with blood pressure. So ladies, if you're pregnant and you're struggling with blood pressure, which is a real serious thing, then this is a good point. And of course, you can work with your doctor. I love medical doctors. We make a great team. So you can, of course, say, hey, I met this lady on TikTok. She says this. What do you think? You can tell your doctor, no problem. And then this point right here, see how close the uterus and also the genitalia as well as the stomach. It's all in this area right here. So if you do it like this point is such a good point for gut health, can help with constipation, can help with diarrhea, can help with losing weight. It can help with metabolism. It can help with regulating a cycle. It can help with conception. It can help gentlemen with PE and ED issues. It can also, because you're heading ethmoid, sphenoid, you're also heading frontal and maxillary sinuses. This is a fantastic point for sinusitis. And because you're clearing out the sinuses, it's going to help you not snore. And because you're clearing out the snoring, you're going to breathe better. So gentlemen, you're going to have more nitric oxide, which is going to help you have a stronger erection. Ladies, because you have more nitric oxide, you're going to have more flow, more period, regulating your period. See how beautiful that is? So fantastic. Yeah, you can do a slight massage or you can do pressure. Do what's comfortable for you. I've never given a restriction on that. I just say 3 minutes minimum daily. If you want the results, you can follow along with me on the lives. And then in addition to that, just be consistent. Firm, I've seen equal results with firm or heavy pressure or light pressure. Okay. You do it. I'll do it really quickly again. It's just like this. You can do it while washing your face. It's also really helpful. Okay, all right. So yes, this is a good question for weight loss and insulin. So do work with your doctor. And this is also a big question I get, hormone balance and also weight loss. Hormone balance could be thyroid, it could be blood sugar, it could be actually estrogen or progesterone. So I get this question quite a bit. So for this question, the half circle on the ear is fantastic. Do that for at least a couple minutes. If you can do a few minutes, like 3 minutes, that would be fantastic a day. You can also do yin tong. That could help for 3 minutes. And also triple warmer 3. Don't do the hand point if you're pregnant, but triple warmer 3 right here. This is great points for weight loss, blood sugar, this point weight loss and menopause. This is a great point for weight loss and also can help you too with estrogen and progesterone. It's a great point. I've also seen it work well too for blood pressure issues as well. That's why I hesitated. I just wanted to run through cases in my head. So fantastic. It's this one, darling. Here, I have the laser, fancy laser. So it's actually right here. So that's where the point is, triple warmer 3. Okay, let me do a few more points on metabolism really quickly so that you guys get it. 2 points that I want you to consider. Ladies, if you're pregnant, you can't do the hand points. And so what I want you to do is if you are pregnant, I want you to stick to the face points. So you can do this point. That's going to help. But if you're not pregnant, then 2 points that really is going to help with metabolism. First point is this point. This point, you really got to hit the point. You guys know this point. It went viral last year. This is the point right here. That point is so good for gut health. It's going to, let's do it together as long as you're not pregnant. This is a fantastic point for metabolism. This is a great point for gas, bloating, constipation, and diarrhea. Also a good point for hemorrhoids. This is a fantastic point for bleeding gums, toothache. I had a toothache and this was fantastic for me. Do see the dentist. Stomach ache. This is also a good point. Do see your doctor. This is also a good point for throat irritation, for a cough. It's a good point for heartburn. Also, you can do baking soda, a little bit in 8-ounce cups of water for heartburn. Good point for nausea. Good point for acid reflux, GERD. This is such a good gut health wellness point. Also, ladies, if you are struggling with regulating a period, the stomach and uterus are so close. The mirror imaging is so close. This point is a great point. Minimum of 3 minutes daily. It's going to help you with gut health. It's going to help you regulate a cycle. Also, if you're trying to regulate a cycle, what is also really good is ginger tea. Ginger tea is going to metabolize. The heat is going to help you. It's also good for arthritis. It's also helpful for regulating a cycle. Just be sure to do the tea a couple times a week and this acupressure point daily for 3 minutes till you get 3 regular cycles. And of course, stop when you're pregnant or stop when you do IUI or IVF with your doctor. And then if you are congested on one side, you can do this point. This can also help you. And then there was a question on Bell's palsy that kept coming up. You should really go see an acupuncturist. I had a patient come in. She was like I think a senator's wife. And my gosh, she only had a few treatments and it was good. I had her work with her doctor. She came in 3 times and it did. So if you're struggling with Bell's palsy, work immediately, go and find a good acupuncturist. Usually what I do for acupuncture is 2 things. If you want to try to find a good acupuncturist, I do Google reviews and then I go and find their license number on their website, go to the medical board on that state and make sure they don't have any violations. Smart to always do that. Okay, fantastic. Then let's do another metabolism point and then we're going to move on to fertility for women. So this point, as long as you're not pregnant, this is also a great metabolism point. I really like this point because these 2 points right here are so intelligent. They are going to help you with not only aches and pains, but they're also going to help you with weight loss. I also find that you're not in pain, you're going to lose weight more easily. This is also a really good point for weight loss because this is a great point. It's along the small intestine meridian. So the small intestine meridian is pretty much like right here. And small intestine is known for absorption of food. So if you are able to digest and metabolize and also clear out the colon with these 2 points, 3 minutes each a day, it's going to be good. I already feel my stomach rumbling and I already had like 3 bowel movements today. So I don't know if you're feeling the same, but these are great points. So these are great cravings points. These are great metabolism points, and they also bring you great gut health. And again, we're going to release a TikTok course in a few weeks. We've been filming it on weight loss and women's health, fertility specifically, and it includes a lot of great tips for PCOS because that I've had a lot of great success with that in my clinic. And it's very medical friendly, meaning work with your doctor. I want you to partner with your doctor. You've got this and that. That's a powerful combination. So do that. Yes, for Bell's palsy, we just talked about it. Go see an acupuncture. Go to the acupuncturist. You really should go and find an acupuncturist locally and do that for yourself. Google and then find their license number, put it into the medical board, and make sure they have no violations against them. All right, let's do a few more for fertility. So 2 things for fertility. Really, the 2 areas that I get a lot of questions on for fertility is number 1 is conception, ovulation. Second is regulating a cycle. We talked a lot about regulating a cycle. You can do this 3 minutes a day while you're washing your face for regulating a cycle. And all of these points, do them daily till you get 3 regular cycles. Stop when you're pregnant and stop when you do a procedure with your doctor. And you can share all this information with your doctor. The other protocol that I've seen work really well, and we're actually doing a TikTok video on this. I just spoke to my Lauren. She's the one who posts tonight. So this acupressure point. So if you see, this is the large intestine meridian. It goes from the elbow all the way to large intestine 4, all the way up to the pinky. Large intestine meridian can balance out the entire front of the body. It balances out the kidney and also the stomach. And then also, this is also right here to right here. Basically here, mirror images the uterus. The image of the uterus is also right here. It's also right here. So this is a great point to help you build blood for a irregular period. So what I want you to do is, if you're struggling with an irregular period, you can drink the ginger tea, take a thumb of ginger, slice it, drink the tea. It's going to be good for metabolism, aches and pains, and also for weight loss and regulating a cycle. Ginger tea is good. Just don't drink ginger tea if you're pregnant. Don't do ginger tea if you're pregnant. So this is a great point for regulating the cycle as well as this. So everybody, let's do this point together. And if you have a regular cycle, as long as you're not pregnant, this is also a great point for aches and pains. Gentlemen, this is a fantastic point for ED and PE issues because it governs the entire front of the body and the back of the body. So it's going to help with ejaculatory reflex as well as having, if you're having PE, ED issues, this is a great point. So let's do this for just a little longer, and then we're going to do 2 conception points, and then we're going to go over aches and pains. So hang with me. I hope you're doing the acupressure with me. This is good stuff. You're going to feel really amazing after you're done, and you are going to sleep hard. We have a good question on YouTube. So after I do the conception points, hang with me, you guys. We're going to try to save the questions till the end so I get through protocol. So whoever wants to, stay with me afterwards, we can. But let's try to get through the protocol. Fantastic. So irregular periods, you got this. 3 regular cycles, 3 minutes a day. Do this point and do this point. Stop when you're pregnant and stop when you have a procedure with your doctor. And ginger tea, same thing, stop when you're pregnant. But ginger tea is fantastic for weight loss and regulating a cycle. Simple too. And next, what we're going to do is we're going to do conception. So my ladies who have PCOS and my ladies who are in menopause. So a lot of it has to do with ovaries and estrogen and progesterone, right? So really good point to help you whether you're trying to conceive or you're on the later stage and you are sunsetting, meaning in menopause. Two acupressure points that are good. It's interesting that either way, these 2 points are really helpful. So actually, I think this is just a good wellness point in general. Jennifer, thank you so much for the love. Really appreciate it. So two wellness points for women's health. You can't go wrong is massaging the eyes, because this again affects all the women's hormones and thyroid. And then this right here can help with conception. And then in addition to that, you want to do this point. Let's do this point. This is also a great point for aches and pains. You guys feel good? I feel nice and relaxed after all of that. Hang with me for just a little bit, and I'm going to be back on here after this live in about a half an hour. I'm going to do another live for a little bit of a later crowd, but all good. And do, again, check out YouTube. YouTube has a specialty on men's health. So if you have a man in your life, ladies, do check it out and, let you do the acupressure for him. Okay, fantastic. Let me check. There's a question on YouTube. I just want to make sure that they're okay. There's nothing emergent. And then we're going to do aches and pains. So hang with me for a second. Okay, so so on Brady's channel, I would say, of course, work with your medical doctor, but really simple protocol for hormone to help get things settled out is half circle right here, yin tong, as well as triple warmer 3. Just don't do triple warmer 3 if you're pregnant. And triple warmer 3 is, you can find it in the ditch between the two metacarpals. So it's a ditch between the two bones right there. Okay, are you guys ready for some aches and pains? You're gonna feel good after this. You're gonna feel good. You're gonna sleep hard. All right, everybody, get ready to do this. If you're pregnant, you can't do the hand points. So if you're pregnant, stick to doing this. I know it's boring, but this is my best advice. I don't know your case, so stick to doing this. So as long as you're not pregnant, let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to start off by doing this for a minute. Let's do it together real quick. The whole torso is mirror imaged on the finger, as well as all the metacarpals. So you have 10 images on each finger, so you have 20 images. So we're going to do a minute of this. This is a great point for fibromyalgia. This is a great point for chronic fatigue. If you're not quite sure and you have pain all over the body, this is a great point. There's so many benefits to this point. I know Kathy Health Tips, she loves this point too, and I definitely can see why. So if you're out and about and you have a friend with sciatica, you have a friend who's got a headache, and you're like, I watched this lady on TikTok, but I can't remember what acupressure point, and I don't want to go through all her videos and find it out, do this point. This is a great go-to point. I will cover dizziness in a second. 1 second, darling. So this is a great point for aches and pains. So really good. See how that was? When you do these points, do them for a minimum of 3 minutes. That means you can do them as long as you want. I don't think you're doing enough acupressure. That's why I'm doing these courses, because I want you guys to do it with me. So minimum of 3 minutes. That means you can do this for 20 minutes. That means you can do it 3 minutes in the morning, afternoon, and evening. That means 10 minutes. You can lay in bed and do this point. So really good. Next point we're going to do is we're going to do this point. Everybody, let's do this for a minute. I can tell you my tummy is about to rumble. So this is such a great point for back of the head headaches. This is a great point for frontal headaches. This is a great point for sinusitis. This is a great point for jaw pain. This is a great point for neck pain. Great point for spinal pain. This is also a really good nausea point. This is also a good point for neck pain, mid back pain, low back pain, hip pain, sacrum pain, tailbone or coccyx pain. This is a great point if you're having central low back pain. Anything on the hip that's central. This is a great point for L2, L3, L4, L5, S1 pain. This is a great point if you're having back surgery. This point can help bring blood flow to the entire back so the surgeon can do his job. I've had patients who come in specifically for acupressure so that acupuncture so that they can have a better, faster recovery. It's a real thing. So work with your doctor. Let him know that you're doing this. This is also a great point for back of the legs. This is also can help with back of the knee pain. This is also a really good point for foot pain, especially medial foot pain. Fantastic. There's a question on Instagram. Are these doctors who don't believe in this kind of medicine, do you have acupressure would be great to regular? Yes, you can do any of the points for stress and anxiety because it releases your happy chemicals. And you know what? You know what's really funny? Let's do the next point. I'll tell you a story. Next point is we're going to do the back of the hand. And this point for the gal who's struggling with dizziness, this is a great point, but do work with your doctor. You guys want to know really quickly that the way acupuncturists became licensed in the US is because of medical doctors. There's, I believe it's Dr. Michael something, but he was a doctor at Brooklyn Hospital, one of the Brooklyn hospitals, and he wanted an alternative way to help his patients with pain and addiction. And it was the American Medical Association that licensed acupuncturists. I'm underneath the medical board, which means I'm underneath the same board that licensed medical doctors in the state of Virginia. It also means that medical doctors helped acupuncturists get reimbursed for insurance. That all the PubMed research is from medical doctors. You know, the CAP doctor here on TikTok, he's been so complimentary of my work. I really wish one day I get to meet him. He's been so nice to me. So really, medical doctors, share this stuff with your medical doctors. So really, really want you to consider that it's not an adversarial relationship. We're working together for you. So really, really just keep that in mind that it was because of medical doctors that acupuncturists have a career in the world. Okay, fantastic. Next, this point right here, we'll do it. Sorry, we didn't tell you what it's for. Good for dizziness, good for tinnitus, good for ringing in the ear, good for lateral headaches, good for TMJ, good for when you wake up all swollen and puffy. This is a great point. This is also a great point for thyroid, for blood sugar. Just can't do the hand points if you're pregnant. Great point for lateral pain, like pain down the side of the back. This is also a good point for lateral hip pain, pain down the side of the legs, foot pain. This is also a good point for gas and bloating. I like some other points, but this can definitely work, especially if you're feeling like you're puffy and swollen. So really good point. Don't forget, I love this point for lateral headaches, especially, ringing in the ear, and for dizziness. We did do toothache. It's this point, darling, but do work with your dentist. Okay, next what we're going to do is this point. Everybody do this point with me. We just went through 1, 2, 3. We're going to do this for another minute. This is a fantastic point for also many aches and pains. Back of the head headaches, front of the head headaches, sinusitis, also snoring. This is also a good point for jaw pain. This is also a really good point for spinal pain, neck pain. This can also help you with shoulder pain right here. This can also help you with spinal pain along with this point. This is also a really good point for medial back pain, low back pain. Can also help you with medial hip pain, coccyx pain, pain down the back of the legs, also lateral foot pain. So this is a fantastic point for aches and pains. So again, as long as you're not pregnant, 3, 4 points that are really good for aches and pains is think 1, 2, 3, 4. Just can't do any of the hand points if you're pregnant. So fantastic. All right. Somebody just asked about blood vessel in the eye. You should work with your doctor because I have no idea how bad it is. So I can't see you. You're on TikTok, so work with your doctor. Plantar fasciitis, yes, good point. So plantar fasciitis is pain on the bottom of the foot. Sorry, there are pins on the bottom of the foot because it's kidney 1 acupressure point. I was doing a video. So this is a really good for plantar fasciitis. So in Chinese medicine, the hand represents the bottom of the foot. See the similarities, the same embryonic tissue. So what you're going to do is you're going to do this for a few minutes in the morning and evening. And after you do this, you're going to take a hard surface ball and you're going to roll out the foot. You're going to bring blood flow to the foot by doing this for a few minutes. Then you're going to take the hard surface ball. Thank you so much for the donation. This ball, this can actually help break up the fascia so there's more blood flow so you're in less pain. Good question. And let's do knee pain because everybody asks about knee pain and I forget about, yeah, there you go, knee pain, Jinx. Okay, for knee pain, it's the elbow. Elbows in Chinese medicine represent the knees. So put your feet up and either get a loved one to massage your elbows and do both elbows. Don't forget to do both elbows. And remember that when you do the elbows, remember you guys, minimum of 3 minutes, do the points as long as you want. And the gal with dizziness, we did go over dizziness. As long as you're not pregnant, do this point. For dizziness, as long as you're not pregnant, do this point. Again, minimum of 3 minutes, but you gotta do it daily and do it as long as you want. You'll know when you need to stop, and of course, work with your doctor. If you're pregnant and you're dizzy, stick to doing the jaw point right here. That can help. That can help. Yes, tailbone fracture, as long as you're not pregnant, do this point for a tailbone fracture. Do work with your doctor, but this point can help as well as this point. So do this point for a tailbone fracture as long as you're not pregnant. If you are pregnant and your tailbone's bothering you, stick to this point. So pregnant, do this point for tailbone. If you're not pregnant, do this point. Okay, fantastic. Also, let's do neck pain real quick. I have a feeling many of you have neck problems. So what we're going to do for neck pain, okay, as long as you're not pregnant, go ahead and grab one hand, the other hand, as long as you're not pregnant, go ahead and massage like this. We will do this for about 40 seconds. Let's do this, and this can help. Oh, it feels good. So do this, we're going to just do it for a minute because we've done a lot of acupressure. For neck and shoulder, we're just doing neck and shoulder right now. Each point is done for 3 minutes. Yes, you got this. Yes. So do this. So we did a lot of acupressure, so we're just going to do it a little longer. And then this is for neck and eye discomfort. Neck and eye discomfort. And then, okay, we actually did it for like 2 minutes. And then rotate your neck. So that can help you with neck pain. But I need you guys to do the points for 3 minutes minimum. And you can do multiple increments throughout the day till the pain reduces. And you got to stay consistent with it daily and work with your doctor. Okay, fantastic. Okay. All right, you guys. So let's do sleep. And then I'm going to open it up for questions. And I'll be back on here in about, wow, it's almost 9 o'clock. So sleep, this is the best point. It's on the end. It's on the mastoid process. So let's go ahead and do this point. And how I do this point is I grab my fingers and I go behind the earlobe and I just massage just like this. And this will help you so much to sleep. This will help you with stress and anxiety. This will help you sleep hard. This will help you wake up rested. This will help you to fall asleep quickly. I'm getting tired already, you can see. This will help you not to wake up throughout the night. This will also help you not to wake up too early. Okay, fantastic. All right, so what I'm going to do, because I want to come back on here in a little bit for all of you all, is that I'm going to grab my pen and paper, and I know you're going to rapid fire a bunch of questions at me. So give me 1 second, and then really quick, I want to tell you guys to check us out on Instagram, help us rebuild our Instagram because we got hacked a year ago. We're trying to rebuild it, and check us out on YouTube, Great Men's Health on YouTube. We're coming out with 2 courses on TikTok. There is an irregular periods course on TikTok that's completely free, but 2 courses on TikTok on weight and conception in 2 weeks. All right, so thank you so much, Gloria. If you are a subscriber, you get top priority. It's a subscription on TikTok. And then if you are super on YouTube, you get top priority. So go ahead and I will do my best to answer all questions. So go ahead and please put your questions in the chat. Okay. Okay. And again, super on YouTube and subscription gets top priority on TikTok. Okay. Okay, yes. I love cranial sacral work too, so continue to do it. All right, what else? Okay, let me go ahead. Hang with me, you guys, while I write down the questions. I'll do my, okay, really good questions coming in. Again, if you're a subscriber, you get top priority. So, all right. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and answer these questions as best as I can. So we had a couple people ask about vision. Again, work with your doctor, definitely. But two acupressure points you can do for vision, whether it's dry eyes or tired eyes, or stress causing. I know my eye twitches when I'm stressed out. So anything vision related or eye related, of course, work with the doctor. But this is a great acupressure point. It gets the pituitary gland right here, and it also brings blood flow to the eyes. Another point in acupressure, acupuncture, the knuckles represent the eyes. So you can acupress the knuckles. And again, don't forget to do the points for a minimum of 3 minutes. We have a lot of ladies asking about menopause, and I'm going to try to do more information on menopause because I understand. I totally understand. So remember the half circle on the ear. You got to do the half circle on the ear for a minimum of 3 minutes, just like this. So do consider the half circle on the ear. And then in addition to the half circle, you want to do yin tong. It's great for thyroid and estrogen, progesterone. Majority of menopause, at least what I've seen in the clinic, it has to do with cortisol, estrogen, progesterone, and thyroid. So you got to hit this point along with the half circle. And also, if you're in menopause, don't forget triple warmer 3. It is in the ditch between the two metacarpals. Okay, fantastic. And then we are getting high blood pressure a lot today. So something's going around. I think the pressure to the system is really high. So blood pressure, this is a safe point. Oh, thank you so much, Mira. Hey, Mira, you're Indian like I am. So this is a great acupressure point for high blood pressure. Do work with your doctor. Don't mess around on blood pressure, blood sugar. Work with your physician. Another really good point is the rim of the ear. I love this point. I feel good after I do this point for blood pressure. So you can do the jaw and in addition, the rim of the ear for blood pressure. So do consider that. Oh, you are so sweet, Mira. Thank you for the compliment. Stomach pain, do work with your doctor because there could be something more serious going on. If you are pregnant and you're having stomach pain, this is a good acupressure point. Also, if you're not pregnant, you can do this. This is a fantastic gut health point. Work with your doctor, but this is a great stomach pain point that can help. Remember, you got to do the points for a minimum of 3 minutes, and you can do them multiple times a day. Sometimes I think you guys don't think that it's working, but it's absolutely working. You might have to do it a little bit more. So if you just do it for a minute, it's not working. Minimum of 3 minutes, take a little break, do it again. You'll know when you're responding, and you can use as light and firm pressure as you want. Yes, on cranial sacral, I love cranial sacral with acupressure. I'm a big fan. Cranial sacral, if you don't know what it is I'm not sure who created it. I think it was a medical doctor actually. It is a technique that helps bring spinal fluid all the way throughout the entire spine. I've gotten cranial sacral before, but I feel amazing after I do it. I feel very, very clear. So I'm a big fan of cranial sacral. Just find a good practitioner that has good information. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead. Cranial sacral can be expensive. I'm not going to lie. I think the guy I went to, who was a long time ago, he might have been $300 per session, but it was an amazing experience. And acupuncture too has gone up in price. When I first started off, I used to charge $40 per treatment, but now a lot of places charge almost $100. So just to keep that in mind. Migraines is definitely going around. So if you go 9 videos in, you will see a migraine video. So if you're not pregnant, if you're pregnant, stick to this point. But if you're not pregnant, if you're struggling with a migraine here, or here, this is a great point along with this point. If you're struggling with sinusitis, migraine, this is a great point. If you're struggling with ringing in the ear or dizziness, having a migraine or headache, migraines and headaches is interchangeable in Chinese medicine because we do a meridian theory. this point is really, really good. This is really, really good. Oh, you're so sweet, Mira. I really appreciate it. All right, for Bell's palsy, go see an acupuncturist. Don't mess around. The sooner you get Bell's palsy treated, the better. Find a good acupuncturist. Google acupuncture in your area. Find a good acupuncturist in your area. And also find their medical number. I have a medical number. Find their medical number and make sure they don't have any violations on it. There are two ways that you can do that. You can go to your state medical board and put their number in. You can also go to the National Council for Acupuncturists and put their number in. Really good stuff. Okay, so fantastic. All right, you guys, check us out on YouTube for Men's Health. If you have a man in your life, it's a great place to go, ladies. And then help us rebuild Instagram. And then I will check, I'm just going to check YouTube real quick and Instagram and answer any questions. I'm going to just take a quick bio break and I'll be back to do another live. I love you all. And don't forget, in 2 weeks, we're releasing out TikTok series course on weight loss and conception. Really good stuff. It's really, really good. It's actually a daily routine that you can do. So if you missed the live, you've got me. And it's under a $20 course. So it's on TikTok. So fantastic. It'll release out in a couple of weeks. Be on the lookout for it. I'm super excited about it. All right. See you in a little bit. Bye-bye. We'll be back on here. Probably give 15 minutes and I'll be back on here. If you want to join me again, love for you to be on here. All right, TikTok. See you in a minute. Okay, let me check on YouTube. With everything. Okay, for Brady's channel, again, darling, half circle, 3 minutes, yin tong, as long as you're not pregnant, triple warmer 3. So triple warmer 3. Do that multiple times a day, each point 3 minutes, and do it consistently. Let me make sure no one had a super question. Okay. All right, you guys, love you all. Check out, we're releasing 8 YouTube the rest of this week. Check it out. Thank you so much on YouTube.